But anyway, let's talk about something else. So, Lil Nas X right now.
Okay.
Lil Nas X, if you saw in the media, TMZ had somebody mysteriously, well, I ain't gonna say mysteriously.
They were filming in the car.
They were filming in the car, him walking around in his drawers. Well, he had briefs on, didn't he?
Tidy whities.
Tidy whities.
Like Walter White.
And he was doing some moist shit, you know what I'm saying, and all this other stuff. So people said that, have people feel like it's a publicity stunt.
Right.
Have people feel like that
he's got a problem.
He's got a problem, right? The thing is, I'll say my take on it.
Yeah.
The reason that I can't believe it all the way is because everything he's done up to this point has been clout chasing.
Right.
I think the whole gay thing is people to this day. Now, I don't know. He could really not be a gay man.
Right.
For all we know. You know what I'm saying? But his whole shtick has been clout. Saying that twerking on the devil, naming his shoes after Satan, whatever the case may be.
Yep.
So if a person really does have a mental disorder, it's hard for people to take you serious. So I'm going to say it's a PR stunt right now because the gay stuff is wore off. Oh, you're gay. Who cares at this point?
Right.
But what do you think?
Yeah, it looked like a PR stunt. And again, it's the person. It's no different than when Draymond Green fouled somebody and it looks intentional. Where if it was somebody else, you shoot him some bail.
Right.
But because of the history, because of the Carfax, you looking like, man, here you go. It's like Tekashi.
Yeah,
I remember when Tekashi got kidnapped and robbed, people were like, yeah, whatever.
Right.
And
he actually did. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I remember that.
It was like, oh shit, that was real.
Yeah. It was like when we found that shit out, it was like, wow, like get the fuck out of here.
But nobody believed it at first, though.
Nobody did.
But that's when you crying wolf, man. So again, he does things to push the envelope. We already know it's all for shock value, blah, blah, blah. So now we're numb to when something real may be occurring. But that's not on us. That's on the person, in my opinion. Yeah, that's on him. So who knows? Time will tell. Again, somebody was filming in the back of a whatever, Honda Civic or some shit, and he was in there twirling and dancing. And maybe he went to Hollywood and went insane. I have no idea. Anything is possible, bro, like at this point. But again, they had him on top 50 Atlanta rappers of all time in Complex, and I still ain't forgave him for that.
Oh, yeah, no, that was bullshit. Just because he had a song that was super popular and all this other stuff.
No Rocco, but they had Lil Nas X.
Yeah, that was
That's
wild.
blasphemy.
And
that's worse than having the devil shoes.
Because the devil, but he's done everything up to this point just to be
in the name
talk
of
about me.
Facts.
And it only lasts for a week.
Of course, because you don't have records or talent to carry it. So no, nobody cares.
Nobody.
You're known for music. You could do that when you had the big record out, and it was #1 for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Right
now, you throwing shit at the wall. The music is stale. Nobody cares.
Yeah, and then he knew if this is, I'm just saying.
Right.
He knew that hey, somebody filming me. Let me get a person to film me looking crazy. Everybody's gonna want to know: is it real? Is it not?
Of course.
People play off of that in their careers.
Yes.
Versus back in the '90s, niggas was really crazy.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. No one was thinking ahead of. Because there was no social media. There was nobody was thinking 2 and 3 steps ahead like that. Nowadays, people do things strictly. People set things up to make them look like they occurred naturally. And that's not, and I've heard this from label heads. So this is not just us like with our tinfoil hats on. This shit really happens, bro.
It's like that in wrestling. It's like that
Bingo.
promoting a movie.
You want to be entertaining, or what your version of entertaining is. Whatever. People like car wrecks.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it is what it is with that. So with that being said, I don't know. Listen, if Lil Nas X, if you're really going through anything mentally, if that was a episode to where you are really losing your shit,
get that taken care of
for sure. But other than that, I think that I'll say for right now, I think it's a PR stunt based off of his history.
Yeah, exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all that
strictly
I can say.
Off that.
Yeah. So let's move on to your girl Cardi B. All right. So redhead